What is up, guys? It is Drew from EchoWorks here, bringing you yet another video that is different than car videos related to the cruise video. I'm going to shorten this one up because, wow, that other video was really long, and for those of you guys who made it through that video, thank you so much. For those of you who clicked off of it, this video is for you because I don't blame you for trying to get through an almost 30-minute video. So let's roll the intro, and we're going to make this one quick. Let's get to it.
Now turn up.
Alright guys, so this is going to be pretty condensed with storytelling. We're going to avoid all that stuff. We're just going to keep it really simple. I made a list while we were at sea as I thought of them and as I asked other people, and so that way I would be able to make a video about it. So I have things to bring, things to watch out for, really cool stuff that I noticed for the food stuff, the Wi-Fi, and excursions. So if you guys are ready, buckle up, we're going to take off. It's going to be a very fast pace. Okay guys, first things first, things to bring. Bring a power strip. There's only one outlet in the entire room on each Carnival ship. I don't know why it's like that, but that's the way it is. Bring an extension cord if you want to lay in bed and play on your phone at the same time. Bring a portable charger if you don't bring a power strip, or depending on how much you're on your phone, don't be on your phone the whole time. You're going on a cruise to different countries and seeing new things, so stay off your phone unless you're taking pictures or videos. Bring a hairdryer if you don't want to press a button the entire time, and they're really tiny. My sister, my mother, and my fiance all complained about that. Apparently that's an inconvenience for women. Weird. My sister said bring a fold-up laundry basket so you could just throw things in your dirty laundry basket, and then at the when it's time to go, you just pour it in your suitcase and off you go. Bring dress clothes for elegant formal night. Here's an example of what my fiance and I wore Monday night. Ours was Monday and Thursday. Yours could be different days. Bring a blanket if you get cold easily. Bring a pillow if you are very picky about pillows, but remember, when you're getting on the ship for the first time and getting off the ship the last time, you have to keep up with your pillow because I doubt it's going to fit in your suitcase. Bring a lanyard. Tried to run away on me. Bring a lanyard. On board, they're like $10 or $15. That is stupid. You're going to want a lanyard because it's really easy to keep up with your card that way. Backwards. Bring money, obviously, for your excursions. Bring Dramamine. I did not bring Dramamine, and I wound up having to buy some on board because of the very, very rough seas, and I'm talking really rough. Yeah, it was like $9 or $10 for like 6 pills. Anyway, bring Dramamine with you. The thermal cups, you know, the insulated cups, we brought ours. We brought 2 of them, and we didn't use them the entire time. They do get flagged in customs because they're metal and they can't see inside the cups, so they get flagged for that. So do what you want with that information, but I did not tell you that. And I think that's about it. Bring headache medicine if I already didn't say that. And I think that does it for things to bring. So, next thing. Okay, so for entertainment, pretty straightforward. This app here, if I didn't already mention that before, I can't remember if I did, that app will tell you what's going on the ship, where, what time, and if it gets moved, where it got moved to, and they kind of tell you the reason why. Very straightforward. There's the piano bar, there's the comedy club, there is the casino where you go to donate money, and that is also the inside designated smoking area. Just a heads up, it is a casino. The main lobby, which is where a lot of big bands perform, and they have a huge bar down there. It's where all the the elevators all come together. They have an oxygen bar. I didn't do anything with that. They have the arcade on the ship, which was pretty cool. They have bingo. They have different movies every night up on the Lido deck on the big screen with subtitles. And then obviously they have the pools and the spas and everything like that. If you get bored on that ship, that's your fault. Unless it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you just can't find anybody to talk to. I mean, seriously, there is so much stuff to do on that ship. You shouldn't be spending any time in your stateroom unless you're sick or you're hungover and tired, or if you're, sleeping for the night. So if you're bored, that's your fault. that should be it. Next. Food. Food is a very, very big part. I'm going to make a note before I forget it. Food is a very big part of the cruise. It's included with your ticket on board, and you're not going to be disappointed on a Carnival ship. I don't know, I can't speak for all the other ones, but man, was it really good. I've eaten at some of the best places in Las Vegas and New Orleans, and this food was right up there with them. You're not going to be disappointed. Portions were right on. They weren't too much. They weren't too little. Presentations were something you'd see on Food Network from like the big names. So that was really cool. I mean, we were treated like royalty the whole time we were there. We had Manuel, which is right here, and we had Jose. That's him dancing. Yeah, they put on like a little show, you know, every night for like 5 minutes. They are very busy people. But these guys took absolutely amazing care of us. Everybody remembered our names, what we like to drink, even our alcoholic drinks. They knew what dessert we wanted. They'd make recommendations based on what we ate the night before. I mean, they treated us like I've never been treated like that before. What else on here? The food was out on time. We were never waiting more than 40 minutes for our food, but keep in mind our table had 9 people at it, so that's you know, pretty good sized table. Yeah, they just nailed that. It was awesome. So moving on from that, you have their port of call, or call to port. I can't remember what it was called, but it's basically food from the country that you were in that day. So we had food from Jamaica, from the Grand Caymans, and from Cozumel on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So basically you get to drink and eat the cuisine of that country. You get to taste a little bit of it, and I think that's an awesome idea. Another thing, watch out on the bottom of the menu where it says, you know, you could buy this, but it's an extra, so it will charge you money on the trip. They have what's called the Lido deck up on deck 9. That's the whole 9th deck. It's nothing but the pools, more bars, the buffets are up there, and then you have these little restaurants that are dotted throughout the deck. And you can have anything from pizza, seafood, tacos. Guy's Burgers was on there. That place was really good. The only thing they didn't have on the Glory, on the Carnival Glory, that kind of bummed me out, was they didn't have any Chinese food or Asian food. They had sushi, but I wanted, you know, like a Chinese buffet or something like that, because I'm weird like that. They didn't have that. So it's okay, though. That was the only part of the food area that really bummed me out, but that's okay. Also, caffeine. I'm a Monster guy. I found a Rip It today. I said, sure, why not? They didn't have caffeine on board unless it's coffee or a sugar-free Rockstar. So no Red Bull, no Monsters, no Venoms, no Amps. All the you know, obviously no Bangs or anything like that, or whatever they're called. I don't drink those. They weren't on board. So I went 7 days without caffeine, and I'm proud to say I did it, though. I did it. That should be about it. Yeah, we covered meal package, drink package, food from the countries. So that means next topic. Okay, remember the lanyard from earlier? This is what it is attached to. This is your room card, your ship card. This is your life on the ship. So this gets you in and out of your stateroom, in and out of certain places on the ship, like clubs and stuff. Gets you on and off the ship, so you don't have to carry your passports on land, your excursions and stuff. So the primary thing for this also is your Bubblee drink package. Make sure that's what Carnival offers. Make sure you get that. It is worth it. It is $420 or $425. Sounds expensive, but when the drinks are anywhere between $10 and $25 for one drink, that, you know, an alcoholic drink, it adds up very quickly, especially for those people who drink very large amounts of alcohol. So yes, your 15 drinks, that does include water. Like if you get a bottle of water, that's one. If you get a Dr. Pepper or a Coke, or, you know, they have Coke and Pepsi products too, that counts for it, and of course alcohol. So this is a must. You have to keep up with this. There are different colors. So blue is your first time. My parents had a red one because it was their third time, and I saw an older lady, she had a gold one, and I asked her what that was about. She said it was her 10th cruise, so I guess she's like a VIP member now or something like that. So yeah, big point for this. Don't lose that. That is your life on the ship. I don't know what happens if you lose it, and I didn't want to find out. I think they like throw you overboard or something. So, I'm just kidding. All right, next topic. So, you, I know, are wondering if you can use your phone on the ship, and of course you can, but remember it's going to cost you money. Carnival offers 3 options for internet packages or Wi-Fi packages. I chose the middle one, which was about $60 or $70 for the week. It gives you access to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and that's it. So social media only. And that's it. As far as speed goes, quality, if you want to call it that, on the inside of the ship, it did fine. On the outside of the ship, like in your staterooms, not so fine. Things were very slow, very sluggish. Remember, guys, you have 3,000 passengers on this ship and 1,500 crew. So that's a lot of people and not a lot of bandwidth. So just keep that in mind. Also, as a safety precaution, turn your Wi-Fi off when you are off the ship. So if you're in a different country, if you have your Wi-Fi on, there is potential for people to track you and or have access to your phone remotely and get information off of it. So just as a precaution, I'm not saying that does happen, but it can. Also, for the love of God, make sure your cellular is turned off because that gets really expensive really fast. If you are on cellular for even a brief second, boom, $150 charge. Ask me how I know that. That happened to my sister last year. So remember to turn your cellular off when you're on the ship and turn your Wi-Fi off when you are off the ship. So hopefully you guys are keeping up. So next topic. Okay, so I know this video is already pushing 10 minutes, so we're going to try to keep this short. Excursions. Excursions are great. You can book them all from the app. Again, it has the prices per person, and depending on how many people are in your stateroom, you can, select who goes on that excursion with you, and it just charges you at the end of the trip, so make sure you have that money in your account so it can pull from there. That is very important, because it will charge you an overdraft fee if they charge you and there's not enough money in the account, and then your bank charges you on top of that, so be careful of that. So from Jamaica, the locals want tips. They call it friendly tips, and I accidentally told them don't eat the yellow snow. That was kind of rude of me now that I think back on it. They want money because what they pay in taxes, they do not get back in their community. It pretty much goes straight into the government's pocket and is to never be seen again. So just to be warned about that. The Grand Cayman Islands, I can't offer any information about that because we had to forego because the port was closed due to weather. So we had to go around that. We did get our money back on the excursions that we booked. Cozumel was fun, and yes, that is where that happened. Yes, I was on board the Glory when it backed into the Legend, both Carnival ships. If you want the full what happened, go see this video that I did. I just published that like a day or two ago, and I tried to condense it because, man, that was a long video, and I'm really sorry to put you guys through that. But if you want the full story, go watch that video. It's pretty cool. And then also, what I was trying to say, don't let that scare you from getting on a cruise ship, because that was a 1 in a million thing. It'll never happen to you, I promise. And if it does, mail me a letter that says that it happened and I was wrong. I don't know. But seriously, that'll never happen to you. That was my first cruise, and big thumbs up. Totally do it again in the summer, not in the winter months. So I just want to say, if you're going to go on a cruise and you're really nervous, don't be. It's very exciting. The nerves will go away after the first day, I promise. I was really anxious and uptight and really nervous, and it went away after the first day. Seriously, go on a cruise. Totally worth it. Hell, you never know. You maybe will gain a fiance out of it. That's what I did. I proposed on the cruise to the love of my life, and I mean every bit of that. I would not want it to be with anybody else. With that being said, the family vacation video, I just finished that. So if you guys want to see it, let's do 50 likes below, and I'll publish it even though they asked me not to. But I'll publish it for you guys. I just want to say thank you for watching and getting through this video. I know the last one was really long, and the previous video and this video are not car related, but I figured you guys would enjoy it. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, put them down in the comments and I'll make sure to get to you as soon as possible and answer any questions that you have. That about does it. So I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a Happy New Year. It is the Roaring 20s again. We waited 100 years for this. So with that being said, remember to do awesome, be awesome, and stay awesome. You guys are great. I'll see you next time.